That's right. I want to introduce you to 18-year-old Paige Rogers. She's a race car driver from the Fort. While she's not racing here at the Indy 500, she's been racing across the country for as long as she could. And more importantly, she's hoping to pave the way for other young women in racing. Take a look.
I'm ready.
You ready? My name is Paige Rogers. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
18-year-old Paige Rogers has always wanted to be a race car driver.
I got into racing in 2013. I did a little bit of go-karts.
From her first time getting that checkered flag when she was only about 12 years old, to her first time getting behind the wheel of her own race car.
This is my race car. I travel with this. I go to a lot of different tracks across the country. If I were to go race in Florida, this would be the car that I would take.
But it's not just about getting behind the wheel. She says it's about focus.
You have to live, eat, breathe, and sleep it. There is no time to go to parties and to hang out with friends. I mean, this is your job, and that's something I've really struggled with, like with friends and relationships, is people just don't understand. It's not that I'm ditching you because I don't want to hang out. It's like I want to make a career for myself. This is what I love. This is what I do.
And it's about knowing her car.
This is a stock clip car compared to our tube chassis. They take different packages, and that's something you get to work on that helps you win races, is trying different stuff throughout the week to make you and push you better at the track.
And that engine?
You want me to start it up?
Yeah, it's loud, all right. But to her,
you're doing what you love, and when you love something so much like that and you have that much passion, when you're doing it, you don't really hear anything else.
She says the noise on the track is her escape.
I get to the racetrack, and it's like right before I get on the track, I'm shaking in my car. Not from being nervous, it's just like reality really starts to sink in. This is happening, and I pull out there, and it's like I can finally take my breath. I've been holding my breath for a week or however long it's been since the last time I've been in a race car, and it's like I finally get out there and I can just release. And hopefully when you win, you're like, yeah, baby.
With those good moments, Rogers says there's also really difficult ones.
Being young is definitely a big thing when you get into the bigger classes because everyone's older. There was a point in time where people my age weren't even allowed in the pits, and females weren't allowed in the pits.
She says it's rare for her to race against other women, especially at her age.
I wouldn't say I've ever been pushed to the side for being a female, just sometimes people don't take you as seriously, but when they see you out there, you know, I gain a lot of people's respect through being a female. They just kind of count you out, and you first get there and you beat them, like, oh, this girl means business. And I'm like, yes, I want people to take me seriously.
She means business, and she says she's hoping to change the sport entirely.
I want to see more diversity inside the sport. It's something the sport needs dearly. There's a lot of stuff you have to tune out on and off the track, whether that be hate from people or just driving on the track. These two are also late models.
She says she always has to remind herself there's young girls who are looking up to her.
I think me racing is a testament to other women and other females and young girls that they can follow their dreams. It's something that I'm really passionate about. If the passion is there, the success will follow. It tells me how much RPM I'm running. If something's a little off and I'm not hitting the chip, I know something's a little bit wrong.
Her ultimate racing goal?
Things are looking good right now. I don't want to say 100% anything, but
hopefully NASCAR.
My main goal is to get there, but always to be racing, always to be learning new things, learning from new people.
She says she's on track, but until then, she wants to remind other young drivers to race on.
Don't let anyone tell you it's too crazy or you can't do it or you'll never get there, because you won't. If you know that's what you want to do inside your heart, go do it. Go get it, girl.
Well, Rogers tells me she's applying for the NASCAR Drive for Diversity program. If she makes it, she'll race in North Carolina alongside other women and minorities behind the driver's wheel. But for now, I'm Carly Van Cleve from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Carly. Something tells me that young woman will get to do whatever she puts her mind to, and she's a winner.
Yeah, she certainly has the drive. And I was surprised when she said people don't take her seriously sometimes, because clearly you hear her talk and she has all of the knowledge.
Raise your hand if you take her seriously.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
We know.